Hey folks, Brian Hetzer here. So just a few primary takeaways for me from Module 1. The first one came from our Nonprofit Life Cycles textbook. Just reading through the definitions of the different stages of growth was really impacting for me because over the last few years I have been frustrated at times with what I would consider the lack of growth in certain areas of my own nonprofit. And not that there definitely wasn't areas of improvement and things, but it really helped me to be more okay with where we are in our growth process. That it's just a stage, we are, as long as we're heading in the right direction, that we are doing okay. So that was big for me. Another one was the talk about that culture is the main thing that separates organizations. So I have worked for groups, a variety of different groups that actually had the same mission, but really looking at my time there, just really huge difference between those organizations that had what I would consider to be a healthy culture and those that didn't. And although the mission was the same and they were doing the same things, really the difference in culture between the different organizations made the biggest difference in how I felt about working for that organization. And so that was a big reminder for me in terms of the importance of mission is important, but in addition to mission, developing a healthy culture, helping to develop a healthy culture, leadership, modeling it, and then engaging the team members in developing that culture is very, very, very important. Then going into some of the Jim Collins stuff with the good to great, the level 5 leader was another huge reminder for me. So just listening to his definition of a level 5 leader, that it's okay to be ambitious and driven and focused, but a level 5 leader takes all of that and focuses it on the outward, on helping others be successful, and not themselves and in building their own kingdom, kind of a thing. And I just thought about the past of some of the leaders that I've worked for that I really modeled that level 5, and just the difference that made in me personally, and how I felt that when they modeled that level 5 leadership, that they were investing into me, into my growth and development. And those leaders I worked for that didn't model that, I didn't feel like they were investing into me. So and so that just a huge difference between a level 5 leader and somebody that's not. And then the last thing for me was the two type of thinkers, the foxes and the hedgehogs. I had maybe kind of chuckle when I read those because sometimes I can be a fox. I have been known to overcomplicate things. So it's just a great reminder for me that the best leaders, the most successful leaders, are those that think like a hedgehog, which can take complicated things and break them down and make them simpler, and easier to digest, easier to comprehend. And that not only benefits me, but it benefits those that I am working with. And so that's just a great reminder for me about not overcomplicating things, and even taking things that can be overcomplicated and just learning how to break those things down into easier steps, easier ways to understand them, either easier ways to perceive things. So great reminders for me, great aha moments, great module 1, and I'm looking forward to learning more.